Going to be hit or miss almost every day this time of year anyway. What's the possibility of pop-up storms tonight?
So we still have a chance through the evening, Mike, but this afternoon some folks actually got a good amount of rain over in northern Kentucky. Let's take a look at the radar right now because it looks very dry for the time being. A lot of the rain has fizzled out. So when we see these summertime storms, a lot of times they will bubble up, give us a lot of heavy rain, and then essentially rain itself out. So we're actually in a bit of an area right now across the tri-state that is not seeing any sort of rain. But you'll see here as I zoom out, we're definitely seeing some rain over into Kentucky, Ohio, and also over into Indiana. It's just right here across the greater Cincinnati area that we're dry for the time being. I will say we have the chance of seeing any more sort of rain from now until about sunset, but we got a lot of that heavy rain just a few hours ago. So I think overall what is causing all of our rain showers and storms to bubble up right now, that is slowly starting to shift a bit more towards the east. So that's why we're seeing a bit more of that rain farther into south central Ohio and even into eastern parts of Kentucky. Now temperatures, because of the rain that moved through earlier this afternoon, actually are a bit more comfortable for summertime. So we're seeing 76 right now in Batavia, 82 Independence, 79 in Brooksville, slightly warmer the farther northwest that you go, areas that have not seen a lot of rain. So 87 in Harrison and 86 over in Batesville. So as we go throughout the rest of this evening, there is still going to be that chance of seeing any sort of showers and storms. I think overall these are going to be very small storms over a very small area, produce a lot of heavy rain and then some lightning. But again, this is the sort of weather pattern, especially now in the summertime, where any of these showers and storms could bubble up and pop up anywhere across the area. But I do say that these storm chances really start to go down as we get closer towards sunset and then really go down and pretty much go away by the time we get to sunset. So by about 9, 10, 11 o'clock, I'm going to be expecting not much on the radar besides maybe a storm or rain shower here or there. So in terms of rain chances, we still have those pop-up stray chances for today, and then we're also going to be watching tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're going to be looking at a bit more of that rain farther towards the south and not much of a concern for a lot of us. By the time we get to the end of the week, we are watching for more storm chances, scattered rain and storm chances starting Thursday, also Friday, and for the first part of our weekend on Saturday. Now, in terms of temperatures and humidity, because I know a lot of times when we get rain in here, we often wonder, is it going to turn really humid and sticky outside? Not necessarily the case, especially with our temperatures this week that are just going to be very seasonal for this time of year. 80s every day, and it'll be humid, but not where it's going to be feeling 10 to 15 degrees hotter than the actual temperature. So every day this week, we are going to be in the 80s, very typical for summertime across the area. And with those storm chances to end the week, I'm mainly looking Thursday through Saturday. If there are any rain and storms, you're looking at heavy downpours, gusty winds, and a lightning threat. And I think by the time we get to Sunday, things are looking a lot drier outside. 82 right now in Cincinnati. Now that a lot of the rain is gone, you're looking at that humidity really there and making it feel like it is 87 right now. If you're going to be watching the USA-Belgium game tonight, it may be running into a rain shower ahead of the match, but by the time the start of it, we're going to be falling into right around 80, and then overnight tonight, we're going to be falling into the upper 60s. So tomorrow's going to be another seasonal day. Stray rain chance out there. I think majority of us are going to be staying dry. 7-day forecast. We're also dry on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday impact days with the chance of some scattered rain and storms.
All right, Sabrina.